right, and we're back. It is our reading time, and you can see I have my small reading comprehension book. So even reading today is a little less, so that'll be nice, right? So skill sheet 28 is where you're going to be, how to make ice cream in a bag. So when you're following a recipe, you must pay close attention to the details, or the recipe could get completely ruined. As you read this recipe, pay close attention to the details in order to answer the questions properly on the back of the page. Now remember, we don't do the back of the page until we do the front. Read through the front carefully. Read each of the steps carefully. And then when you turn to the back, look carefully. There's pictures on the back that you're going to be numbering. So it says number the following illustrations in the corner box to match the recipe. Write an X in the box for the two pictures that don't belong. You have to be thinking and reading the directions. Like the pictures, the two pictures are easy to spot if you're following, and it might not be what you're thinking. So I'm not going to go through it simply because I want you to do them, and then I'll do another video either next week or later today after you're already done with this to go over the answers, because I do want you to get them correct. But you really read carefully first, and then after you're done reading, look really carefully at the pictures and see which ones go. But remember, do not look at the pictures before. Be honest. Don't look at the pictures before. If you get really stuck, because your parents are there with you, and make sure that you are getting that done. But if you get stuck, then go back, reread again. But the very first thing you need to do is read carefully. The goal is to not have to go back if you don't have to, but then don't just go and go, oh, I don't know, I can't tell, so I'm just going to mark numbers in all of them. No, there's two, like it says, it even gives you a hint. There's two pictures that don't belong, and it's not because something is not done, it's just done incorrectly. Okay, that kind of gives you maybe a little bit of a hint. So please, please, please think carefully as you are doing that today. So that was really quick and easy, because I'm not going to read it for you. I want you to read through the selection. Very important. Read it through silently, and then go on to the back and organize those events in a sequence. Sequence is what comes first, what comes next. I think they did the first one for you. So after the first one and figuring out what's happening in that first one, then figure out what happens second and third and last. And then the two that are not supposed to be there, mark those little boxes in the corner with an X. Okay, so work carefully on that reading comprehension. Think it through. I know you can do it. For some of you, it takes you maybe a little bit of time to kind of go back and forth, but I know you can get that. So thinking and working carefully on your reading comprehension. And like I said, I'll come back. You don't have to have your parents send it to me. I will come back later with the correct answers or whatever. I'm not sure if I'll do it later today or if I'll do it next week. I don't want you getting the answers before you do it, so that you are seeing, you know, how well you're comprehending, because comprehension is a very important part of reading. If we're not comprehending, I need to know so that we can help you work on those comprehension skills so that you can understand things a little bit easier and better. So don't watch that second video. That's why I'm thinking I might not do it until next week, but don't watch the second video until you've really worked as carefully as possible on this. All right. So I'll be back a little bit later. See you soon.